Also, yesterday, Jayson, Paul Skenes pitched, and the Pirates didn't do much to help him out. If I were a Pirates fan, I would be sick to my stomach when I hear people even think or discuss the idea that maybe they would be open to trading the face of the franchise. Do you think, and again, it's June 4th, that is at all a possibility?
Yeah, they're not going to do that. Not this year. That would be team building malpractice. But you could make a case the way they're handling him right now is team building malpractice. You know, Andrew's last 7 starts, he's got a 1.77 ERA. He's averaging over 6 innings a start, actually closer to 7 innings in 6. They're 2-5 in those games. And it's just a slice of life around the Pirates right now. And I've been on this soapbox since they fired Derek Shelton a few weeks ago. I just don't understand how the owner, Bob Nutting, can look at this and show me he understands what it means to have Paul Skenes on his team. You know, he has to know he's not going to sign him long term unless we have a drastic change in the economic system in the sport. So what's the window for the Pirates to win with this guy? I don't know how long it is, but guess what? This year is part of that window. And the big free agent signings that Bob Nutting authorized over the past winter were Adam Frazier, Tommy Pham, and Andrew Heaney. And then he fires the manager and issues a statement saying they need to show a greater sense of urgency. Tell me there's another contender for the least self-aware quote of 2025.
Yeah, like it's Derek Shelton's fault. This is why you have a draft. This is why you let the bad teams pick early to get the good players, so you have these opportunities to build. And when you're at the table in Vegas and you have this good of a hand, this is when you spend your money. This is when you move the chips that you hopefully have into the middle of the table. And if I were a Pirates fan, I'm not. I'm a Guardians fan, Jayson. So, look, I understand how the medium to small size market thing can work. But they have found a way to spend when they need to. Maybe not as much as your average fan would hope for, but they have found a way. They've also developed a farm system a heck of a lot better than the Pirates. And it just seems like if I'm a Pirates fan, I would be ill.
I have several friends who are big Pirates fans. Ill is probably the kindest word you could use to describe how they're feeling right now. And see, there's a difference between how the Guardians go about it and the Pirates. There's a difference between how the Rays go about it and the Pirates. Those teams look at life in not just in each individual year and what the revenues are going to be in that year. They look in periods of time, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And they understand that when you get one of those groups that has a chance to win, that's when you try to maximize what you've got in that window. You try to win with that group because it's special and they're not going to be around as long as the Yankees core group. It just feels like the Pirates, Bob Nutting, they use their economic situation as an excuse. And I understand their revenue challenge. Okay, they play in Pittsburgh. That's an issue that the sport probably needs to address sooner than later. But why do you own the team if you're not going to look at Paul Skenes and say, we've got a chance to win around one of the special players who will ever play here, and go for it? They have not even shown a hint of doing that. It's malpractice. It really is.
I agree.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.